Jennifer with Gardening with Dogs, and we are in Sully's garden. And today we are going to do some lemon tree maintenance. I am not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to citrus trees, but we have a few of them in the yard, and my husband tends to take care of them. But because Sully's lemon tree is in his garden, I am going to take care of it. And so it has some suckers on it. It needs to be fertilized, and it has a little bit of soot on it. So let's go take care of his little lemon tree. Things really sprouted in this garden the past week or so, and it's getting harder and harder to see the lemon tree, but you can see all these new growth, and some of it is new growth and some of it is suckers. And suckers are the ones that have these thorns on it. Let's see, can you see the thorns? See how they're sticking out? That's a sucker, and what we need to do is cut that where it starts, and it looks like we're gonna have to cut it right here. So we'll cut it down there. So there's a sucker there. I mean, they're all over the place. Like this is a sucker. I mean, see all these thorns? So this is what we're going to prune. So let me grab the pruners and let's get rid of them and then see how the tree is looking. But there's quite a bit of suckers here. But before cutting, one thing I want to point out is, see this leaves, it has no suckers on it, but the color is the same as the color of the suckers. So make sure you look for the thorns, because this doesn't have any thorns on it. So I just wanted to point that out. All right, let's cut this one. Okay, right at the base. There's ants here. That one's gone. Let's see what else. Over here. See that? Cut there. This one is a long one. See, look at it. We're gonna cut that. This one came right at the base here. See, we're gonna it's definitely looking less already, like it's looking better. Oh, but there's ants. So when you see ants on a tree, that usually means it has aphids or something that is sucking the leaves. So, oh gosh. So that means we'll probably have to use insecticidal soap, and we have to somehow get rid of the ants. So let's finish the suckers first, cutting the suckers. I know it's really hard to tell because everything is so green in this area, but I took off quite a bit. My husband helped me because he has a better eye looking for the suckers. So that's cleaned off. Now, one thing I want to show you, which is a huge problem, is this is like a fungus soot, and there's aphids. So what I need to do is spray this, and there's ants. So we need to take care of the problem. And so what we have to do is get rid of the ants and then get rid of the aphids, because the ants are protecting the aphids. So what I'm gonna do is hang on. Okay, well, I have a little bit of Dawn soap and water, and I'm going to just clean off the leaves, but it's really hard to do it holding. So I want to go through and just clean off the leaves to get rid of the soot and get rid of the aphids. Sorry, it's hard to hold a camera. Ugh. So I'm just gonna kind of do this. It's only in this one area. The rest of the tree looks pretty good, but I need to get some stuff, which I would say insecticidal soap and organic. I don't like to spray my trees, but this will spread to the other citrus trees and it won't get any better. So we got to do something to take care of it. All right, so you get the gist. So I want to just do this real quick. There's only a few. Oops, that leaf came right off. See, look at aphids. Oh, yuck. All right, let me get rid of this. Okay, I went back in the house and I found Insecticidal Super Soap. This is good on vegetables and citrus and fruit and nut trees and berries and ornamentals. And I'm going to spray this on the leaves on the front and back. I don't normally like to use this kind of stuff, but we're in the garden, in Sully's garden, so it's protected. And then we got to get the back side. So let me all right. I'm not doing the whole tree because I only see it in the center area here. So I'm going to do the back side of the tree, and then we're going to give him a fertilize, and hopefully this helps him out a little bit. Okay, while I was spraying, I noticed another sucker down here. So we're going to cut this because see the thorns? That's a sucker. So we're going to cut that at the base. Okay, so it looks better there, and since we're down here, I'm going to actually, on this side, I'm going to cut this because look, there's plants hidden back there. I've been wanting to do that. I'm going to trim it over there too. Since I'm already down here, might as well just cut them, right? You should spray insecticidal soap in the evening so you don't worry about hurting beneficial insects. So right now it's about 7 o'clock at night, but I'm going to trim this back because this is getting way too big, and this is just the beginning of the season. So this is the Mystic Spiries sage. That got huge, so I want to cut some of that back. I cut some of it down here, and then over here there's some more of it. I want to cut that, and then the lamb's ear, that got huge too. That was one plant I planted in, I think it was late summer last year, and it's huge. So I'm going to go through and cut some of that, but I won't do that now because it's starting to get dark out. But I do want to fertilize the lemon tree, and then we're going to fertilize the gardenia. So let me show you what I use. This is citrus and avocado food, and you're supposed to, my husband just told me that you're supposed to fertilize around the base so of the lemon tree. So I'm going to do it, I'm going to kind of just go around the rock area. He said not to be that close to the stem of the plant. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit. I should get back here, but it's too big, so I need to clear that out. So for now, just to give him a little fertilizer, I'm going to do it. Hello, Sonny. So we're going to do it like around here. I should be wearing gloves, but I left those. Okay, and now I'm going to just do a little mix in. Not going to get a lot here. The soil's kind of dry. Put my watering can over. Sonny, are you saying hello to the people? Oh, you're just so curious. Yes, you're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Okay, you stay there. All right, now we gotta fertilize this beast. This is the gardenia tree. I honestly cannot believe how well it's doing in full hot sun, but it seems pretty happy here. So I meant to fertilize this a while ago and I didn't. Ooh, it's gonna be hard to get back there, but we'll do it anyway. So what I use to fertilize, this works for hydrangeas, camellias, gardenias, and azaleas, but I use this in hydrangeas too. This is the EB Stone. I love this stuff. It seems like my hydrangea in the front yard is in full sun all day and it's surviving, so I don't know how that happened. I'll have to show you that. So that's what it looks like. I'm gonna just sprinkle it around and then just do a little light digging, but I don't think it needs a lot. I mean, it says on the back. Okay, so on the back, this tree, I'm gonna guess it's probably about the 3.5 to 5 feet. So it probably needs like a cup of, I would guess a cup. So we're just gonna sprinkle it because I'm not getting that detailed. It'll be okay. So I wanna go back here. Ah, that's got ants too. Man, I hate ants. Ants and earwigs is my biggest issue I have out here. They're terrible. But let's just do, hopefully. Let's see. Could use a little more. It's too hard for me to get on the back side of the fence where those bad boys are. Right, bad boys? All right, let's go. Stash loves fertilizer. He tries to eat it, so it doesn't. See, he loves it. Bad boy. All right, so where's my shovel? All right, I got my shovel. And I'm just gonna kind of dig it in a little bit. Oops, it got on. Move that out of the way. It's probably loaded with bugs because they hide under things. Sorry, it is such tight quarters in here. It's really hard to do anything and hold the camera. I mean, sometimes I just I do a lot on the other side of the fence and I lean in and bend over. But, so yeah, so it's a little bit difficult. And now I gotta find my watering can. Hang on. All right, I found my watering can. Sorry guys, I'm still learning the ropes of how to do this. And it's really hard to balance in such tiny spaces. And I'll get more water tomorrow. I think that's it. Before we go, I have to ask you guys. We planted this. This is it looks pink in here. It looks lilac to me. It's supposed to be pink mist. Or is it champagne mist? It's pink. I think it's pink mist is what it's called. And it looks pink when I'm videoing it, but guys, it looks lilac. It doesn't look pink to me. It's driving me crazy because it's purple. It's like everything I put in his garden turns purple. And did you see his sign? Isn't that cute? It's Sully's garden sign. I had that custom made on Etsy. Unfortunately, she closed her shop I think it's probably one of her last orders because when I went back, it was gone. Her shop was completely gone. Okay guys, well I'm signing off. I'm happy at least I got the gardenia done. I got the lemon tree done. I had to do some cutting in this garden to make a little bit more room, but I'll probably add more stuff in here. Like I said, everything turns purple, so now I want to add some pinks and some yellows. So anyway guys, I'm signing off. I hope you have the best day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.